Avenue here in Bradley Beach. I also asked this council to vote no on the bills list. I think that it's inexcusable. I mean, I don't know what other job in the private sector that people would be able to be newly hired, such as the acting borough administrator, Mr. Marco, where there would be so many absences, and she's, you know, first it was the eye thing, then there was a death, then there was the flu. And I don't know how many, I mean, I think I'm missing one or two other instances. And she was here tonight. We still have not had an answer from the mayor as to where she went. She was just here and then she vanished. And conveniently, when it came time to start answering questions about our money. And I also would like to go on the record preemptively now months in advance, because I can see the handwriting on the wall that we are being set up again for a repeat of last year, where all of a sudden, you know, I remember several meetings going back to the beginning of this year about how the promises were made about the council would be given, and there's 3 steps I understand to approving and implementing a budget, and that you're supposed to be given proper documents in a timely manner so that you can ask questions and manage our money properly. And I can see that we're being set up again, or the council is being set up again. So all of a sudden at the 11th hour, be like, hurry up, we gotta pass this, we gotta prove it, because if we don't, there's gonna be all these like penalties, and I don't really care anymore, because whatever penalties could possibly be coming down the pipe for us couldn't be any worse than giving this creature standing in front of me a blank check to just write. I have to say, as much as I really support the council, I am very disappointed about what happened a few meetings ago in regard to the 11.5 blank check, that $1 million that was given to them, given to the criminal network that's at play in our borough. And I don't want any more of my money embezzled and mismanaged. And therefore, I ask this council in advance, I don't care what the penalties are, I don't care what the ramifications are. There's no budget. I would rather see just the lights kept on and us doing the bare minimum to just get us through till November, so that we can just survive the rest of the few months, because clearly there's no conscience here. He's not going to step down. He's not going to do the right thing. He knows nobody wants him here. He knows he's impotent and he can't do anything. So really, we just have to, you know, muddle through and limp through, and all these dumpster fires are being set, I submit, because what the gentleman who presented on the sewer situation made a very important point about referendums in this coming November for the election. And in order for us to change our government and to make sure that we don't wind up in the same situation again with the next mayor, is we need to figure out in advance and start really working and focusing on what kind of government that we are going to switch to, so that we don't have to deal with another strong mayor who thinks that he can like steamroll over this community and unaccounted just spend our money willy-nilly and behind the scenes with no answers by an acting BA. And I also would like to see this Kim Humphrey, whatever the QR, whatever she is, needs to go. We need to like start, like, we're being diverted. Our attention is being diverted, and all of these situations are intentionally being created in order to divert our attention from the really important things. And right now, we just need to manage to get through to November. And I don't really believe that not only should the budget not be passed in the future unless this council is given adequate time, but this bill list tonight should be voted no, regardless of what the consequences are, because it shouldn't be. And if anybody wants to know why it's being voted no, it's because the people that are supposed to be here, and it's not like there's not advance notice, and we don't know that the people that are required to be here don't know that there's going to be questions. And I suggest that it's potentially that she can't do her job and she can't answer the questions, and she's afraid, or the mayor is afraid
Ms.
for
Kepler,
her.
you really shouldn't talk about municipal employees in the context of performance. That's really.
Well, that's my personal opinion. I'm paying her salary and I have a right
Not
to
supposed
my
to
opinion.
publicly talk.
And it's kind of rich of you to do that.
Thank you, thank you.
To sit here and bang your gavel about like how people should talk, because you don't talk to people the right way. You refer to your residents as minions and a lot of other derogatory terms. You're the one who's out of order. So it's kind of ironic that you're gonna stand here and lecture us about how we should be talking.
Thank you.